Good morning, everyone. We are on Craft Around the Clock. This is my segment of Craft Around the Clock. If you've not joined Craft Around the Clock, give them a like and a follow. It's an excellent group of people. And we have crafts from East Coast to West Coast. So if you haven't joined Craft Around the Clock, please do so. It's a great group, and you'll find somebody you love the best, and you'll want to watch them all the time. Hey, sweet Tanya, how are you? And I'm Donna with Cypress Designs. Now, we are going to, just waiting to get streamed in. We're going to continue on with the stockings for my auction. So I've sewed a ton of stockings, and now I'm going to kind of bring them to life. Hey, sweet Shirley, how are you? So I purchased a bunch of fabric from Lovett's Garden. Esmeralda, she's one of our crafting sisters. Hey, Lori. And I fell in love with the stripes. So we're going to do an elf stocking. Hey, sweet Tracy, how are you? So we're going to do an elf stocking. We're going to do mittens. And depending on time, I have a hat. Now, the hat was not sewn. So right now, it's going to be just mainly the stockings and the mittens. So these are the mittens. And I just fell in love with this. My little mittens. So this is what we're going to work on first. These are going to be very simple and easy. I think I've posted the elf stocking before. Hey, see, God, I can't talk. Sweet Brenda, sorry, I don't know what it is, man. My sinuses are just acting crazy. So let's get started. Now, on the fabric I get from Esmeralda from Lovett's Garden, it's that one, I don't know. Yeah, I have it here. It's called 25 cents. And you can take all these different things and create with them. Hey, Becca. How are you doing, Lori? So each and every one of those could be something on a stocking. Hey, sweet Cindy. Or on a pillow. So you've got many, many options. So we're going to use this because I want them to be the same. So I cut these little guys out and rounded them up. And they're just sweet little girls. How are you doing, Becca? Hey, sweet Cheryl. Hey, Penny. So we're going to use these sweet little girls on here. So I got two of them. They're exactly the same because they're mittens, so we want them exactly the same. Okay, so the mittens are sewn. I'm still new at sewing. I don't think it's too bad. Hi, Shyla. How are you? But I just fell in love with the stripes. I just love the stripes. Hey, sweet Chris. Okay, so let's get started on this, and then we'll go to the big stocking. And if in time, I have a Santa elf kind of sort of hat. How are you doing, Shyla? You doing good, Tanya? Okay, so let's get cranking on this because, I'm not much of a talker. So let's find a brush. I should have had all this ahead of time, but what happens. So let's use our fabric. Now, guys, if you can get this, I believe, on Amazon. This is fabric glue. Hey, sweet Lori, how are you? This stuff is amazing. If you don't know anything about it, it can take a piece of paper. You can glue it to fabric. Hey, sweet Natalie, you can glue it to fabric, and it turns into leather. So here's one of my pillows. See, it turns it into like leather. Hi, sweet Irma. So you can do paper. So if you can't, swing fabric, paper will work well too. Hey, Sheila. Okay, so let's put that off to the side. Okay, let's get cranking here. So we're going to add these little people, these little girls, onto this fabric. Now you can glue it with hot glue too. Oh, and I did go buy white glue, glue sticks. I'm going to start working on my candles. Thank you, Natalie, for sprinkling. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Shyla. Sorry I haven't been much on our conversations on our chat thing we do. Just too much is going on. And let me just make sure I've got, okay. I'm trying to keep them exactly the same. So I'm going to put it a little off to the side instead of it being perfect. Hey, sweet Kelly. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Hey, sweet Esmeralda. Hey, Rusty Corner, how are you? So let's keep going here. So Esmeralda is the one from Lovett's Garden. If you guys are not following everybody, take a few minutes and follow everybody. There's so many new crafters on here. Helps our pages. So we're gonna do this one. I just gotta make sure I got it about, you know, my eyeballs are not that great. That looks pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna have the 2 stockings that'll be hanging together. Hi, Sweet Mary. Hey, Mandy. How are you? Let me keep them intact here. So let's put this off to the side for right now. And now we're gonna take our glue. This is from a blanket. So if you guys are out running around and you find a sweater, jackets that are cheap. Hi, Glenna, how are you? Hey, Cheryl from Rusty Corner, how are you? I gotta check to make sure I'm following you. Hey, sweet Criselda, how are you? And Sheila. So cut up these things. You can cut up sweaters. You can do anything. I used to take sweaters from, where is it? Not Dollar Tree, Goodwill, and make candle holders with them, meaning I made the base a big sweater and stuck a candle inside. Hey, sweet Patricia. So let's go ahead and keep going. You know me, I'm not much of a talker. So we're gonna use this because this is gonna be our cuff. So there's so much you can do, except when I went to Goodwill last night, you should see how expensive that place is. I'm like, dude, this stuff is used. This is even antique stuff is better off, you know, paying that money than whatchamacallit. So now we have our cute little cuff. So we're trying to stay vintage, primitive. Did I say hi, Teresa? Hey, sweet Carol. Hey, sweet. Hey, Fatima, how are you? Okay. Sometimes I forget who I say hi to. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna try to go slow. I laugh at everybody's, they're like, when you're in an event, it's like, you know, you got an hour. Well, I've got 45 minutes, but it's like, that's usually, I don't need that much time. I could probably do a live in 15 minutes. Hey, sweet Pam. Hey, Julie. How are you? So I'm trying to get these all done. I don't know how many stockings I have made, but I gotta get them all put together tonight, and then I have to get my picture set up for all my auction items. Aren't these cute? Just 2 simple little girls on here. Hi, sweet Donna. Hey, sweet Mary. Hey, Marcia. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, I have to ask. I did a little bit of this with it being grunged, okay? Now you have to tell me. I have to grunge the rest of this, but I was thinking. See, I grunged a few of them just so you could see it. I was thinking of running this underneath. Yes or no to the, whatever you call these. Should I do these and should I grunge them? See, I grunged a few and some are not. Hey, sweet Teresa. Thank you, Esmeralda. So should I use these and grunge them? I want them just at the very bottom of the cuff. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Irma. Hey, Annette. Hey, Jamie. So what do you think? Should I grunge up a bunch of these and put these right here at the bottom? Hi, sweet Stephanie. So what do you think? Yes? I got a headache. I don't know. There's air. We're going down to 40 degrees in Texas, guys. Hey, sweet Beth. How are you? Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. So do you think I should just grunge? Here, let me grunge a few more so you can kind of really see it. I was gonna coffee stain these. I just haven't gotten that far. And these are pretty easy to just kind of dirty up. I missed a whole bunch of them. Just gonna tell them to sit still here so I can grunge them. My granddaughter did not make state last night. They got home at 2:30 in the morning, you guys. Hey, sweet Sandy. Hey, Amanda. So you think grunge? Sometimes I forget I have this. So she got home at 2:30 in the morning. That's about when I went to bed. Hey, Mike and Tanya, how are you? Do it. Hey, Patricia. Okay, so let me keep going and get a couple more of these done. So, poor girl. Those kids had to have been tired. I mean, that was like a 2-hour drive that they had, over 2 hours. I always worry about those kids being out late like that and then driving. Yes and yes. Grunge them, grunge them, grunge them, grunge them. I'm going to try to coffee these puppies and see if that'll be good enough, because then I don't have to work so hard. I hate shaking the table. I like them dirty, though. I'll just go a little bit more, because then I have it for both. I got to get some new ones. Hey, Caroline. How are you doing, sweetie? Hey, sweet Christy. Grungier the better. Dirtier the better, yes. Well, I tried to take my Christmas trees. I bought a bunch of green trees from a junk store, right? And so I did the method they said to bleach the trees. My, you know, the bristlebrush trees. And they're like, it'll change immediately. It didn't do anything. They're still green. So I've got to go read up on how to find another recipe so I can get I want to grunge up my trees so I can put them in stuff. The only thing I hate about what they call it. I forgot I have half of this stuff, you guys. I got to get organized. I just got to get major time organized. Some real scissors too. Okay. This problem with glue, it sticks everywhere. If I missed you, hey Shannon, hey Sandy. If I missed you, I'm sorry guys. I'll get back to everybody. So now we have these. Let me just glue this one a little bit better. I've really fallen in love with the small glue gun, guys. I don't know why. I just love the small glue gun. Oh, bummer. Well, I'll make it work. I'm going to make that thing discolor somehow. I'm going to do it. I know I can. Okay, so there's one. Kind of reminds me of a circus, even though we're talking Christmas and not a circus. I got to dirty this one up a little bit more. So I have to figure that out. So it must be some sort of a material. So I'm thinking of, I may take maybe some other kind of a bleaching agent or something to it. Because I don't need another green tree in my house. Yeah, I really am truly enjoying the small glue gun. I don't know why. I went and bought my white glue. I went and bought my white glue because I'm going to be working on, oh, and I forgot. I'm going to go ahead and dirty this up right away. I bought the white glue. Sorry, guys, you're going to be shaking a little bit. So I can start making my candles. God, I'm so ready for Halloween to be over with, you guys. I'm over it. I've been doing Halloween for so long. I'm done. I need it to all go away so I can get into Christmas. Now, before I put the next one down, let me get this done. So like I said, you can use almost any kind of fabric to grunge up and use for primitive, vintage. And you can go as much or as little as you want. So knock yourselves out, right? Hey, Debbie, how are you? I'm trying to get these a little darker on this one spot. And it's so white. Okay. Trying to make sure I have enough. I can always cut that. Darken this up a little bit. The stocking, you're gonna love the elf stocking with the stripes. It looks so good. Now you can still add more grunge to this. I'm really excited to work on those candles. You all seen me do the candles before. Okay, so now we have the two, okay? Now we're gonna take and make the string that goes between them, and then we'll work on the other stocking. So these two right here. Thought I glued that. I guess I did not glue that. And we're gonna take, I want this part to show. I want this part to show over here. And if you go to Home Goods and stuff, you can find a lot of this ribbon not expensive at all from Home Goods. I find these bolts, where are they? Like this is, I found these bolts there for $6.99, and that's 15 yards of Merry Christmas, which I have to use. But you can find a lot of this style ribbons, velveteen. They're really cheap. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, I found these at Hobby Lobby. With my hands being really hard for me to make small, tiny little bows, you can get a thing of 6 or 8 of these. Hi, sweet Kimberly. How are y'all doing? So we're going to take these and we're going to add them on here, but we're going to have to dirty them up just a little bit. Just take it down a notch. So if you don't have the strength to do this, well, you know what? Now you do, because you don't have to work so hard. And then you can grunge this up. It's just little stuff. It just does not work well for me. I just don't know why. It's just my hands just, it's too much on the hands. Okay, so you're gonna grunge them up a little bit, just so they're not stark white. You don't, you know, you're talking primitive, so you don't want stark white. Oh yes, I do too. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I want to just have stringers coming down. So I'm gonna just measure my, you don't need them super, super long. So we're gonna have this go behind the string, or behind the ribbon. So we're gonna dirty that up. Anybody else got weird weather? Hey, sweet Donna, how are you? Just a little toning is good. You don't have to, unless you're, if you want to, you can actually have coffee grunged everything if you wanted to. Sometimes you get more and sometimes you don't. So what I was going to do is just simply take this, take the ribbon. Of course, these don't really work real well. And I'm going to attach the two of them, and they're going to hang off of the mitten. Because you don't have to work so hard. Don't work so hard. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here, right in the middle. Little things are not as easy as they used to do. It's funny, all of us who have something going on or whatever, we're all the ones that are doing crafting, and that's worse for you. Hey, sweet Deb. Hey, Lynn. How are you? So now we're going to take our ribbon. I don't have a problem with the double loopers. Did I put it on the wrong side? I can't see either, just so you know, guys. I think I'm visually impaired. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. They may not sit the most perfect, but they'll be fine. And we're going to take a bell on this one. I'm going to take a bell on this one. And we're just gonna hang the bell off to the side. So we're gonna have one, and it's gonna have the little bell hanging off to the side. Now this one, we're gonna do the same thing. Just turn them in. I just think these are so cute. And they're so easy to make, you guys. And let's go ahead and now you can make these as long or as short you want. You know, it's kind of up to you. And these things don't want to stay the proper way. I should have just cut it and then just flipped it over. Yeah, that's good enough. And this one is. Okay, and then we're gonna take another bell. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Fatima. Hey, Lisa. Thank you. These are just to have off to the side. So now, when you hang them up on something, you have the two of them together. Now, you can do you. I tell everybody, because I show you something doesn't mean that's the way you have to do it. You can do whatever you want to do, okay? So we're going to set these off the side. We're continuing with the stripes. I'm just in love with these stripes, guys. I don't know why. I didn't buy enough of that. So now, let's get to the cutie. We've got lots going on. Now, this is my big one. I don't think I did too bad of a job sewing. I've sewn before, but straight lines, never a shape. Hey, Jackie. You too, sweetie. So, oh, I forgot to fill these, guys. God, I'm a slacker. If I only had a brain. Sometimes I wonder about myself. I'm like, am I awake? I went to bed after 2:30 this morning. I just could not sleep. Life was, whew. Poor cat wanted to sleep with me. He was sleeping at the head of my bed and put me in an uncomfortable position. And I'm just like, oh, I can't sleep like this. I love him dearly. He's a sweetheart. This cat I took in. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, I love the stripes too. And I just felt bad. I kept bouncing around and he wanted to sleep so bad. And then he'd look at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, sorry. I hate not being able to sleep at night. But it sounds like a lot of people have those issues too. Thank you, guys. Hey, James, how are you? Okay. Now it looks like a stocking. I mean, a mitten. Just gotta shove that stuff in there to fill it. Now you do it as full as you want. I'm gonna fill them up a little bit. Okay, I'll show it to you this way. Get that in here, and then we'll go to the big guy. So what time is it? Yeah, we got plenty of time for the big guy. They're small, but you can, the nice thing is they're big enough you can get your hands in there. And I believe this pattern is out there too, I believe. I think a lot of these patterns, this elf shoe, I made it free-handed. My cat snores in it. Hey, sweet Lindsay, how are you? I wish. Yeah, sleep at night, what is that exactly? We're all messed up. But the last couple of nights, though, I was pretty good. I was sleeping and everything. I'd, get up every now and then, but I slept for some strange reason. There, now they look better for you to look at. Hold on. Now they look better. And you can put glitter on these. If I have time, I'm going to glitter these up with diamond dust, okay? So let's get cranking on this. Okay, so this one I decided out of that whole 25-cent piece of fabric, because you get all of this, You can do so much with this. You could cut this out and make this actually the whole stocking if you want, but there's so many options with these. I'd rather use it in different places. I fell in love with this one. So Season's Greetings. It's a little boy, and he's getting his stocking. You do take meds? Hey, Talisa. Is it Talisa? How are you? Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. Little of Me Gifts. I forgot your first name. Okay, we're going to use the fabric glue again. Of course, then I put the glue thing in here. And just put this on here. Don't worry about it getting on the front or the back. It's all dry clear. But you want to make sure you have plenty of glue on these things. Because if you don't have enough glue on here, it's not going to stick. This one, we're just going to kind of do it a little bit on an angle too. I don't really like everything straight. Everything needs to be kind of on an angle. Let me wipe this down a second. I don't need this everywhere. So now we have our cute little striped sock with our little guy. Hey, Tanya. Hey, sweet Brenda. Okay, now we are going to take and do the same thing with this leftover stuff. It does collect a lot of lint and dirt and stuff, but nothing I can do. And like I said, I had these set up because these are for my auction, so I'm trying to get these things done. I love using this fabric. I just love the fabric. I just think it's the most adorable. Hey Sherry, how are you? Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same thing with this. Let me just measure it and then I don't have to work so hard. Okay, so this will be good right here. Let's get this baby dirty. Hey, Cindy. I'm gonna try putting these in coffee. I got my grunge out, so I'll try to put these in my coffee grunge. I think I might like them better than just this little bit. But for tonight, I gotta do that. Anybody got plans today? I'm gonna clean my house. I'm just so ready for Halloween to be over with. I just so want to finish decorating for Christmas. I'm an overachiever, but see, I do it for my parties. I love my, because I take my time. I don't want to rush to do Christmas. So I take my time, decorate, and go from there. One of my neighbors, she's got a tree up in her window. I'm just like, oh my God, somebody beat me to it. Usually I'm the one that is an overachiever, but I didn't this time. Not this time. Okay. So you got that. I think it looks so cute with these. You're watching your grandkids today? I don't know. I don't think I have anybody today. So I kind of have my freedom. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, so let me do this. With this, I guess I should put a patch down here. Do you think I should do a patch in the corner? You know, like on these, you know how you do the corners? Should I do a patch in the corners? I can't do it here, but I can do it here. Should I do a little patch? I was thinking maybe just a little, let me do a little bit. Let me do this. Let me see if I can pull a bunch of this burlappy stuff. Let me put a little, yeah, I think it needs it. So let me just glue a little section down and then I'll cut it. And of course you want to have it kind of chopped up a little bit so it's not a perfect. I actually really truly enjoyed sewing. The problem is I don't have a right spot to sit everything down. Oh, you do? Here's the time for you to make it. Hey, Jamie Thompson, how are you? Hey, Jenny. Who's on here? Hey, Angie. Okay. Now let's take and dirty him up. I got time, right? Yeah. You want to dirty that up. You want it to be a dirty sock. Now remember, do you, don't have to do what other people do. Do you. Now I've got a bell I'm putting on the top here, but I gotta stuff him first. Let me stuff him before we put everything else on here. We have other stockings too, so we got stuff going. And these are nice when you can do this, because then you can go here and you can start pulling it up and filling the stocking. So it's not like you're gonna never get to the end. You can. Just gotta keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. Usually I do it the other way. Where's my... Get all this stuff down there. You just gotta keep working it though. Keep shoving it down. I think we have a jam. Loosen this baby up a little bit. Okay. What I should have done is left the section open to do that. But hey, I'm new at sewing. But we'll get this. We'll get this. Just gotta work it. Work it, work it, work it. Yeah, it's hot. Like I said, this is the one that takes a little bit more time. But yeah, the sewing machine was really actually a lot of fun because I was able to figure out how to direct the machine, the needle and everything without having to, you know, move the foot. I'm trying to loosen some of that up. Get there. A little effort, you'll get that baby up in there. Okay, getting there. That's good enough. I'm gonna, well, I'd really like to get a little further up there. Like I said, I'm learning as I go. When it comes to sewing, it's really a lot of fun though. It really, really is. Move that back a little bit. Just need to go a little bit more up there. Just give me just a little bit. Just a little bit. I guess that's gonna be my little bit. Okay. Now, just pack that baby. 9:32, we got time. Oh my goodness, I missed the spot and I ripped it from all that roughness. I'll glue that. I swear. I'm not a very gentle giant, am I? Hi, Be So Creative Kimmery. How are you? Hi, Marcy. Hey, Pat. Sorry, guys. See how rough I am? Hey, I learn as I go. Just wait till I become a professional sewer. Not. Gotta get in there. It's not like it's bad. Just gotta get down in there and push. You want it, there we go. A little bit of effort, I can glue that. That's not a biggie. My mom sewed a lot. Did anybody else's mom do a lot of sewing? My mom was a big sewer. She sewed everything. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna run that back on the machine tonight. And that'll be tacked in even better. You don't realize how much stuffing it takes to stuff these babies. And it's funny because I have to glue that too. I ran the machine through a second time. You really won't notice it. She sews all her crafts. I think that's cool. I think it must have been just something back in the day. My mom was born 1921. So she passed in 2019 at 98. So she would be like, what, 104 if she was still here today. My mom did the doll clothes too. Yep, my mom did the doll clothes too. My mom did everything. We even made our own Cabbage Patch dolls because you could buy the heads and you had to make the bodies. We even knew how to sew that back then. I'm not very good at sewing. Okay. I will get better in time. I think it's cute. What do you guys think? Yeah, you know what? If you're really good and you can make some really cute clothes, I think that's neat. Okay, so let's get going on here. We have to put a little hook at the bottom, up at the top, and then we're going to make his, just need a small little hook, stocking hook. I'm just going to flip this in half. See, my hands just don't function. Just need a hook, a pretend hook. Oh, I wanted to learn how to do the quilts too. Hey Robin, how are you, sweetie? Okay, now let's go ahead and do the same thing. We're gonna put this at the end of his foot or his boot. Now you could hang a string on here if you really want. Oh, thank you, Cheryl, I appreciate it. Thank you guys, you're all so sweet. Okay, so let's do, where did I thought I had a red. I thought I had a red ribbon already. Yeah, we'll just make our own little ribbon. This one doesn't have to be super long. This I think is fine, is the easiest for me to do, especially if I struggle with my hands. Let's do this and then a little pipe cleaner. And then you don't have to struggle so hard. Oop, I just moved that. Dang it. The pipe cleaner comes in handy for a lot of things, especially if you struggle with your hands, guys. And then you just have your simple little ribbon. And we're gonna put the little bow. And we're gonna take another bell. This is one of my favorites. I just love elf shoes. Like I said, I created the elf shoe myself. I saw a picture and I just started drawing. Julie, you sew too? I do too, like the bell on the toe. I was gonna put a little foamy, fuzzy thing, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little diamond dust on all these. So let me get my Mod Podge diamond dust. It's like a surgery. And my little bowl. I did find my Santa. I paper maché'd him, God, probably 6-7 years ago. He's not too bad for my first Santa I ever did. I've got to finish up all my I have to start to show you guys how to paper mache too. I got to get with the program here, but you know how it goes. So let's put a little bit this down, and I need to get a very tiny, tiny brush. Not a very, and that's not tiny. I need a small brush. Now, you can put the diamond dust anywhere you want. I'm going to try to do just on the objects themselves. and on the little boy. Now, you kind of got to move quick with this because it dries quick because it's absorbing into the fabric. We're going to do his little hair. I try to get it so I don't like to do their faces. And then I'm going to try to do just a little bit up here. Now, you don't have to do a lot. It's that aged look that I love the best. This vintage, my bowl is not very big. I should have had my other bowl, but it's okay. And it adds just that little vintage flair to it. Now you have a true Christmas, stocking. If you really wanted to, you could glitter everything, but it's too expensive for me to glitter everything. So we're gonna set this off to the side. Now, I'm gonna do my mittens the same way. What time is it? Oh, I got 5 minutes. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Hey, it's a miracle. I have another stocking, but I'll have to do it for another day. And this is part of that 25-cent fabric. That fabric from Esmeralda from Lovett's Garden, but that'll have to do another time because I don't have a whole lot of time to do that. So again, find the spots you want. You don't have to be too picky. It just all looks good glittered. I didn't realize, but these are angels on here. These little girls have angels, and it's a boy angel. A boy angel and a girl angels. And again, if you're not following Crafter on the Clock, guys, you should give them a like and a follow. There's so many great crafters on here. And follow each other. There's so many people on here that are great crafters. And that's how our page grows, which is important. We want our pages to grow. And without you, we are nothing. So we need you guys. Oh, I didn't mean to put that fabric in there, but I'll take it out later. Okay. So now we have, I'm trying to do a set of stuff. Here. So now we have our 2 little stockings. It's always hard to hold this stuff up. Let me see if I can do it this way so you can actually see it. Isn't it fun with the red and the white? Hey, Linda. Hey, Kelly. I just love it. I'm trying to do a theme here because I've got a hat I got to do, but I won't have time to do the hat. So now we have this and this. My next thing is I've got a little hat I want to create, a Santa cap with the red and white stripes. So this could be like a set if you wanted it as a set. So you guys like it? Thank you guys. You are all so sweet. So, and then here again, you could take candy canes. I have 3 minutes. You could take candy canes and stick in here. Now these candy canes were purchased at a antique store for $2 a piece, and I couldn't resist that because I don't always have the time to do these. Now you can dirty these up, glitter these if you really wanted to. You can stick in the candy canes. Just find a spot, shove them in there. Just do candy canes. Hang on. Okay, we can put a little tree in here. Now, these are trees from Dollar Tree. They're cute. Now, they're a little big and bulky because there's so much of this stuffing in here. Hang on. And you can just do a simple tree and candy canes in your stocking. Now, of course, I'd go with a little smaller tree, but this is what I had on hand. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate it. Thank you, Julie. So you could do something as simple and as easy as that. Now, I do have one smaller tree. I think this is smaller. Or you could put Sweet Annie in there, too. You could put a smaller tree in there. You could put another candy. These are from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still carry them, but I love these candies. Already pre-wrapped. Stick some candies in there. So now you have a fun candy cane, because it's Stripe It, you have a fun candy cane basket. I mean, not basket, stocking. Okay, I got 1 more minute. I can show you kind of sort of on here. So let me just show you the stockings I did. I still got to finish these up. I'm going to put the glitter on these. These again from the 25-cent fabric from Lovett's Garden. Oh, thank you, Karen. I'll put the glitter on these. I got a minute to go, so let me see if I can get her done. Now, I may have to bump off real quickly, guys. But let me see if I can just do this one up real quickly. So if I say I gotta go, it's because the next crafter's up. We got 1 more minute. Try to always make sure you get most of the white off, even though it's gonna dry. That's a little bit of time. Okay, where'd my bowl go? Oh, guys, gotta go. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.